Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is the M12, it's the Tier 7 American SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Glacier, under the command of FendaBenda. Well, you can see that this is a What Arty Noobs M12, because it's got our logo on the front, kindly provided by Sir Rusty. And FendaBenda's got one mark on the barrel, which means he's played this enough to know how it works, and battle has commenced. Now it's a 155mm howitzer. It's of the gun's of a French design, but the chassis is an M3 Lee. Now the driver's actually in an armour position inside the vehicle, but the rest of the crew are on the outside, and the vehicle could only carry 10 rounds of ammunition. So they had to have a similar vehicle called an M30, which would carry around all the ammunition that the M12 needed. Okay, we've got some customers at the centre line. It's an AMX 12 ton, Cromwell B. I think we're going to go for the 12 ton. We're dialing in on him. And it was where he was, but I think FendaBenda expected that he was going to pull forward, and he didn't. Oh, we got no eye on the other side of the battlefield, but unfortunately we're not loaded yet. And an Arty round from the 155-50 just misses, or just does damage to the OI. Just misses a direct hit. 12 tons going up for a quick look. He finds an SP1C. We fire a round in and get splashed. 69 hit points, so it reminds the SP1C Arty is watching him, and he's going elsewhere because he's been stunned, but oh, one of the enemy managed to make it up the gap, so we've got a 12 ton on the aircraft carrier. Okay, we're loaded. Fires around into the OIs and hits both of them with splash. The shell landed in front of one of them. Now they actually made 100 M12s. 74 of them went to war, went to the European theatre, and they were used both for indirect fire and direct fire on the enemy. And that's a direct fire shot at the OI, or rather indirect fire I should say, and he's now dead. He was killed by the Tiger P. Yes, they used it for direct fire to knock down bunkers. In fact, actually, on one occasion, they actually did fire at a tank directly. Going for the T-29, round out straight away, and yes! It was a splash right next door to the T-29, so we picked up 181 off that. Now the thing is, they actually had a severe shortage of the 155mm howitzers, not the vehicles. They had plenty of M3 hulls, but just not enough guns to actually go round.
That was close.
And in the end, that's why when they got to the next development, the M40, M43, they actually used the 8-inch howitzer because they didn't have enough 155mm guns to put on all of the Artys. Loaded, round out straight away. You can see it's a 23-second reload. Unfortunately, we're not getting the reload time come up on the mods. Normally it's actually provided. These are Aslains mods, and we're using the Damocles sight at the moment, showing we've got 13 rounds of standard HE left, and it's counting down the seconds to each shot, and round out straight away. And another direct hit directly on the OI, 299 that one, and it's stunned him, and he's now dead. So we're 2 tanks up on the enemy, but we do have a T-3485M who's rather close to us at this moment. I'm not sure if FendaBenda's noticed that, but he does have some teammates nearby who can deal with that T-3485. Fires around in at the SP1C, gets 227 splash. Right, Wizzy 131 GFT, getting the gun to align. He was last seen just about there. Dialing in, round out. So we fire blind. I'm pretty sure that tank was still there.
Platoon created.
Okay, he's had a request of platoon. In fact, there's a lot of requests for platooning there. I don't know if that's to complete a mission or not. But he has platoon with the AMX 12 ton.
A player has joined the platoon.
Okay, the KV2's decided to join. He's got 2 kills already. Now, they dealt with the T-3485, but there's now a Skoda T-40, the premium tank, coming in from the east. And I think the AMX 12 tons come back to try and help. We've gone unsighted, so we're looking in that direction, hoping that if we get sight, we can put a shell onto him straight away. 12 tons going up to have a look. I think he must be behind that house. Okay, it's very difficult to get shot. Oh, he's actually in the bush. Over there. Round out, and a direct hit wipes him out. 130 hit points, nice kill. That's his first kill of the game. So it brings the total kills by the platoon to 5. Now there are only 5 enemy tanks left, 3 enemy Artys, which is why we're looking at the enemy cap area, as we're looking for the tracer from the enemy Arty. And we're also looking for 2 tank destroyers, the Hellcat and an IKV-65-2. Now I expect those tank destroyers will probably be in the near the cap area, but oh no, I'm wrong. The Hellcat's come a long way south, and he's just engaged our T-43. We're diving in on him, and we don't need to fire because he's been killed by our T-43. Now that means there's just the IKV-65-2, and they found one. Pardon me. They found one of the Artys, the SU-8, and we're dialing in. Round out. It's going to be nearby. It is. 256, but it's not enough to kill him. And he's now dead. They found the GW Panther as well. But we're not loaded, so it's going to be a little while before we're ready. And he's probably going to get killed beforehand. There's the IKV. So if we fire on the IKV, we might just pick up the GW with it. And the GW's killed. We fire at the IKV. Round goes in. And big hit. 560. But again, it doesn't wipe him out. Leaves him on 20 hit points. And the other Artys are firing. Well, the other Arty is firing. And that was a kill. It was a kill by the Hummel. And that means there's only one enemy left. It's the M12 on the enemy team. And I expect that he's somewhere in the back of the map, around those trees. Not there. Slightly over to the left. Oh, he is there. So FendaBenda was right. And he's been killed by the T-43. So that's game. So total kills by the platoon was 6 in total. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a first class tanker by FendaBenda in the M12. He also managed to get a bruiser medal by getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 17. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and he also picked up a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and a win 8 of 3036 from that game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. Highest damage, 2,190 hit points in total. Next highest scorer was Cromwell B on the enemy team, 1,027. Then, of course, we have the T-43, who was very active. He got 991. When it came to kills, it was the T-43, the AMX 12 ton, who got 3 kills apiece. Then, of course, we've got the KV-2, the KV-85 with 2 kills, and on the enemy team, the IKV-65-2, who managed to get 2 as well. When it came to base XP, it was the AMX 12 ton who managed to do best, 972 for him. Then we got the M12 with 959, and then we've got the C-43 with 629 afterwards. On the detail report, we can see that FendaBenda fired 13 shots. He got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration, 8 splash. Damage of 2,190 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 in the enemy, killed 1 of them, and did damage assistance of 279 hit points and stun assistance of 1,006 hit points off 11 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 28,193 credits. He got, after ammunition resupply, he actually took away 13,633 credits. He got 2 bonds, one for the High Calibre, the other for the Confederate. He also picked up 959 base XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. And again, he says, again, closing in on the aces. It won't be long before he has an ace tanker on the M12, I'm sure of that. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.